I plead the blood of Yahushua HaMashiach all over this video. Shabbat Shalom. The Sabbath is Yahushua's holy day. He is named the Lord of the Sabbath. It is a period of rest from Friday sunset to Saturday sunset. We are not to work or make others work for us. Ask Yahushua what he wants you to do on the Sabbath. The Sabbath is a mandatory. It's the fourth commandment, and the penalty for breaking it is death. Exodus 31:14. You shall keep the Sabbath because it is holy for you. Everyone who profanes it shall be put to death. Whoever does any work on it, that soul shall be cut off from among his people. As Yahushua states in Ezekiel, the Sabbath is a sign. It's a covenant between him and his people. It's a separation between the wolves, Satan's children, and his holy children. Ezekiel 20:12-14. Moreover, I gave my Sabbaths as a sign between me and them, that they might know that I am the Lord who sanctifies them. But the house of Israel rebelled against me in the wilderness. They did not walk in my statutes, but rejected my rules, by which if a person does them, he shall live. And my Sabbaths they greatly profaned. Then I said I would pour out my wrath upon them in the wilderness, to make full end of them, but I acted for the sake of my name, that it should not be profaned in the sight of the nations in whom I had brought them out. Moreover, I swore to them in the wilderness that I would not bring them into the land that I had given them, a land flowing with milk and honey, the most glorious of all lands, because they rejected my rules and did not walk in my statutes, and profaned my Sabbaths, for their hearts went after their idols. A lot of lukewarm Christians think Yahushua came to abolish the law on the cross, when in fact he came to fulfill and lead people by example. Matthew chapter 5 verse 17-19. Do not think that I have come to abolish the law or the prophets. I have not come to abolish, but to fulfill them. For truly I say to you, until heaven and earth pass away, not an iota, not a dot will pass away from the law until all is accomplished. Therefore whoever relaxes one of the least of these commandments and teaches others to do the same will be called the least in the kingdom of heaven. But whoever does them and teaches them will be called great in the kingdom of heaven. It's important to keep his Sabbaths and his feast days. Why? Because if you love him, you will. If our Creator had to rest from creating on the seventh day, we also have to. We are not greater than our Creator. The Sabbath is not Sunday. This is Satan's day, which will be used in the Great Tribulation.
The Catholic Church says, no, by my divine power I abolish the Sabbath day and command you to keep holy the first day of the week.
This is a paganistic doctrine instilled by the Catholics. If you are disrespecting Yahweh's ordained holy days, beware. You will have no protection from his wrath, even if you call yourself a Christian. As it states in Deuteronomy 28, blessings for those that obey, and curses for those that disobey. Holiness and obedience go hand in hand for protection. Thus saith Yahweh, those that insist on celebrating holidays that are not Torah observant to recognize, to esteem the true holy days, will find out they will feel my wrath in a mighty way, even those who are called by my Son's name, because this truth has set them free, that they are to be holy as I am holy, but instead they insist on participating and are anticipating and reciprocating these pagan holidays. Then they shall not feel my presence, and they shall not hear my spirit speak to them, and they will find that they are no longer in my ark where I have set my children apart.